What's up, ladies and gents? I am back after a small little break. I've been sick. I've been sick and tired. Tired and sick of being tired, sick, and sick and tired. But I'm here for a nice little short morning stream. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy a little bit of KI with me. We're gonna just jump straight into ranked. My time is a little limited at the time, um, and I will also need to catch some sleep. So I plan on doing a couple of things here between games, alongside some laundry. Um, but we will be getting some games in for sure. I've been a little MIA, and I do apologize for that. But we're here today, and that's all that matters. Let's get right into it. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we can get into today. As I'm sure you all well know, KI is still my favorite fighting game for a lot of reasons. Um, and I can definitely say that I always have a fun time playing this. But sooner rather than later, well, at least my plan is for the moment to include some other games here and there, particularly on my days off. So we'll see. We'll definitely see.
Fight on! Ready! Fight! Lockdown! Brutal combo! Quad combo! Triple combo! Quad combo! Combo breaker! Lockout! Lockout! Insane combo!
All right. Let's see. Not too bad.
Combo breaker! Lockout!
Ah, the mediums.
Crazy! Lockout! King! Blaster combo! Lockout! Blaster combo!
Well, that sucks.
Ready! Fight! Winner!
Seems that I ran into a, by far, one of the sweatiest people right off the bat. With a character such as this.
Fight! Combo breaker! Lockout! Hyper combo! Lockout.
Ah, yes, the lights.
Monster combo. Winner. Supreme victory.
Terrible, terrible, terrible. They are very respectful, though, I must say. Quite respectful. Not trying to be on top of me unless they're trying to do a left-right mix. Very respectful. Very choosy and picky like a baby. I will say, coming back to this, like, the game still feels very good. I'm a little bit drained. It's after my shift. But, it feels very good to play this game, regardless.
Fight on. Ready. Fight. Combo breaker. Combo breaker. Triple. Lockout. Master combo. Shadow counter. Awesome combo. Lockout. Spirit. Lockout. Ripple. Lockout. Insane combo! Ready, fight! Solid combo! Combo breaker! Extreme
Very nice. Should get an instant off of this. Yep. Oh yeah. Just fucking throwing out light kicks. He's so afraid of it. I like it. There's actually fear. And like, I'm just gonna swing out a little light kick.
Awesome victory. Ready. Fight.
Just swinging those fucking light kicks, huh? Heavy this time. Wait, those heavies. I guess light, and it was a light. Oh yeah. He's gonna have to be counter-breaking those from now on. I figured out this playstyle, and today he was ready. Today he was definitely ready. I just wanted to disrespect the whole way through. They don't like being up close. They like just the pressing from a distance. Jump, medium punch. That sort of deal. It's changed their whole mindset about how playing. Usually, like, there was a point in time where they would just stay in front of me and just light kick, light kick, light kick, grab, or do something, you know, like DP or something dumb. But it's been a while. Very soon, though. What's up, Theo? Stuck at work? I just got home from work, like... what? 2.5 hours ago? Sorry. Like... more like 2 hours ago. I stayed a little bit after my shift ended, so maybe about like a little under 2 hours. But you know how it is, man. You're trying to get that stream in, trying to get some games in. More importantly, I guess, with the sake of my own fun, so to speak. And I said, you know what? I have a little bit of left in me in the tank. So I decided to hop on, play some games, talk to some of the people, and, well, overall have some fun. Hopefully you're doing well, and, well, if you're working, I guess, a first shift, you're done with at least, like, maybe 2/5 of your day. So, that's not too bad. Or, depending on what time you started, but... you know. I have to admit, the first, like... maybe, like, the first 2 hours of work for me are usually the most that I struggle with, because it's that... it's that very, like, human, like... dislike of I have to be at work, you know? And you're like, you're just dreading it before you go in, and then you go in and you're finally doing what you're doing, and you're like, oh my god, yes, 2 hours have gone by. And I was kind of sort of locked in because, well, you have no other choice, right? You kind of have to. But, yeah. I feel you on that.
Fight on.
Got to work 2 hours ago? Yeah. Mine's an 8-hour shift. Well, mine's like a 10-hour shift, so.
Fight. Combo breaker. Monster combo. Lockout. Lockout. Monster combo. Brutal. Extreme combo. Fight. On combo. Lockout. Lockout. Triple.
Whoops.
Shrimpage. Ultra combo.
What time is it here? It's like, it's 9:41 currently. 9:41 a.m.
Fight. Combo breaker. Combo breaker. Lockout. Blaster. Brutal. Lockout. Shadow counter. Blaster combo. Lockout. Awesome. Lockout. Godlike combo. Ready. Fight.
Yes.
Hyper. Combo breaker.
What grab?
Combo breaker. Combo breaker. Lockout. Counter breaker.
Yeah. Essential.
Supreme victory.
So yeah, I'm pretty fresh off of work. I literally like got in. I didn't even cook anything to eat. I literally got in, got to my laundry room, and saw I have a crap ton of laundry to get through. Dirty work clothes, work clothes from the weekend, and just miscellaneous stuff. I washed my dishes, and cleaned up my bathroom a little bit. I was thinking of shaving, but I'll just probably shave on my weekend. Shave that day, and look very well and distinguished for the weekend for hopefully my lady. I won't get too deep into it, but my lady's grandfather is in the hospital after a couple of surgeries. uh, that were very crucial to him, still being well and stuff like that. But as we know, some surgeries sometimes are a little dangerous. They come with some form of risk. And they were able to perform both operations, luckily. But as far as I know, wasn't doing too well. Previously, he's sort of in recovery, but they're two very major surgeries that require quite a bit of rest and kind of your body to be not necessarily prepared, but willing to accept these kinds of surgeries. You're looking for another game to stream on Fridays, Saturday, and Sunday on my usual game? I mean, I play this because it's mostly what gets my blood pumping. Not using heavies, nice. I can definitely say that I would probably give this a shot. Wow, what a sweep, huh? Try KI. You may like it. You'd be surprised. Not quite sure what the hell this is. But I mean, I'll take it. I don't know, I was thinking, like, myself, to be honest with you. Like, I play other games here and there. Some of the stuff not necessarily quite as watchable as something like this, at least for me. But I do get some... I've seen the analytics, and I do see that some people that enjoy ASMR do watch this. Typically when I'm, a little more quiet and kind of just locked in on the game. That sort of thing. We tried the backdash. This is coming in November that I will probably stream as well. What game is that? Nice. He's not dead quite yet, I don't think. Yeah, that was really silly. Very silly. I'm not sure I understand the strategy here, but I think it would have been like way better off calling some hails while he's doing that. Welcome back, Tio. What game are you gonna? What game is that game that's coming out in November or whatever? Is it another survival craft or what? Also, you know what? Let me check something while I'm in here. Somebody was telling me that currently the way that Twitch ads are up, they seem a bit too aggressive. So let me see if maybe I can fix that while we're waiting for a match here. I don't want them to be too aggressive because, well, I want people to be able to enjoy these matches, you know? How do I... Ads, here we go. How many minutes of video ads do you want to run per hour? So it's 6 minutes. It's at 6 minutes because I increased the time at which each ad runs at. So it'll play essentially every 30 minutes. I think it's a good trade-off. It's 6 minutes. The trade-off is having less ads run per hour, and instead having that 3-minute block. Hisako? Oh, this matchup? Okay. It is called Windstorm, the Legend of Kimori. Can't say I've heard of it. This one is news to me for sure. You need to try Asuka, by the way. Asuka or Soul Mask. I'm gonna buy Soul Mask here at some point. Gonna have to make some big decisions after that lockout. That was dumb. You wanna know why that was dumb? Because I was medium punching and then I decided to hold back and it buffered my input into a command grab. I love open world, massive multiplayer type of games. You know what? I like them a little bit too, but I would say that I would not go back to like a run-of-the-mill MMO like WoW. I had my fill of WoW, and I don't plan on going back anytime soon. That or to any other game that's like it. But I can definitely see the allure of a, like, an open world game. I think that was them pressing the Xbox button because they were upset. Yeah, they give up. Like, I remember, like, even something like, I don't know if you ever played Warframe. I really enjoyed the social aspect of that game. Even to the point where I was, like, making mad silver or platinum, whatever the hell it's called, through selling, like, pieces, stuff like that. And then, WoW, people paying real money for, like, some of the high-tier, materials or even gold, just thinking gold that then I could sell, things like that. It was fun for a good while in that phase of my life, but I don't think at this point my person isn't seeking for that kind of game. As fun as they are, I can't lie to you, but I also don't find myself in a position where I can dedicate that amount of time. And this is even me, like, without kids, right? Like, I don't have children of my own yet, but it's definitely something that I think for a while there, even after I stopped playing WoW, which was very addictive, I kind of got out of the... There's a lot of reasons why people go to these games, right? The social aspect, the anonymity, the feeling of belonging, and all for very good reasons, and it's usually, you know, it's a fun time. Overall, it's a fun time. I love playing PAX Day because there isn't quests or character leveling, and plus it's not paid to overpower. I mean, overpower? Maybe is there like a power creep that happens on some point, but I like things that usually got me with quests. This is always fine. Does no damage. That was really, really, really silly. Quite the move to try to get into a position that matters, I guess. That's fine. What a waste of meter. Some because I have a store market to buy better gear and such to upscale their character. This game, you're not rushed to do certain things within the game. Let's play at your own pace. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine to play those games. You know, especially if you like them. I've played mobile games before where I dumped, you know, $200. I dumped money into Warframe because I thought Warframe was very fair. The option is there. The thing is that when you play with people that can afford to realistically dump more money than, like, they value, and like all of us, they value their time more than their money. I value both of those things. I hold both of those things in the same high regard. I value my time and my money. For obvious reasons. If a game is so cheap to the point where, you know, it prolongs and extends something over such a period of time where it doesn't feel like I'm making enough progress, and they're clearly pushing for you to do those things, and you can see the scumminess that's happening, typically I will stop playing a game. And most of the time nowadays, I will do my research prior to starting to play a game, because as I previously said, I value my time too much. I don't get enough time as much as I used to, nor do I always have the desire to be glued to my PC or whatever it is that I'm playing on, to the point where I feel like I need to play or else I'm going to fall further behind, especially behind the people that are paying to get there faster. It's kind of a wild proposition to me. But there are people where, you know, that sort of game definitely fits their lifestyle. And who am I to tell them to stop doing that? It's clearly a model that works, for better or worse. And there are going to be people that will buy into these things, regardless of what, you know, my personal feelings are on the matter. I have to say, it doesn't really matter to me. Will I play that game? There's a high probability that I will not. Just because, like I said, this game, you could argue that you play games, and specifically the ones that you like, because you happen to grow an affection for them. The gameplay is rewarding in such a way that the game loop is fun. And even those games can sort of, I will tell you, I will be the first one to tell you that this game, I can see where people take breaks from this game, low to intermediate to even advanced players. And then I can definitely tell you that I am privy to what some of these other players that are much better than I am, the kind of stuff that they pull out. And I could see where their opponents, as well as them, when they lose, and it's a very, like, demoralizing loss because it's in tournaments and then money gets involved and all that stuff. I can definitely tell you that I can see why those people take breaks. Even though the game loop is very fun. However, that being said, once you purchase these games, for the most part, we live in an era where servers are involved, and if the servers get turned off, the game doesn't work anymore, etc., etc. You know the whole deal. But people eventually come back to the game. It's like people that play like old SNK or Capcom games. Those games, you can't turn off the servers. They're available. Whether it's through emulation or re-releases, you can always play those games. So that being said, you're never forced to feel like you owe a commitment to the game, simply because the game is there for you to have fun, first and foremost. And it doesn't, you know, slow down your progress. Specifically in a fighting game, the progress comes from you playing over and over again and training yourself to be better in some form or fashion by way of you figuring out what your opponent is doing, etc., etc. So, I mean, even in this game, I think there was like XP boosters, but I gotta be honest with you, maybe it's the hardcore folks that just want to play the game. I never give a shit about XP boosters. The rewards are very cool. They're either costumes or colors, artwork that the artist spent a excruciating amount of time probably, you know, coming up with concepts for the characters and stuff. Very cool stuff, behind the scenes stuff that most people take for granted or don't give a shit about. We extract value from these games through the gameplay. But like I said, even we need breaks. Now, if it's a pay to win or sort of like pay to advance any sort of deal, I'm usually not in for that. Let's see, he doesn't want to come close. He's gonna throw fireballs, do wind kicks probably. And keep guessing every time. Let's just put it back in the corner. I'm not even gonna waste my meter. Let's see what the strategy is. I'll take that. Give me more meter. Yep. Nice, he's getting some health back. There we go. That is a very narrow-minded strategy, I must say. And I'm not even going to sit there and try to challenge him while he's upright. There's no need to. I'm not quite sure what this is here. It's fine. Breaking everything. I stopped playing WoW in 2009 and came back to it in 2015 for a bit. I loved it once again. Never went back. Nothing wrong. It was just a choice I decided. Yeah, and I mean, to be completely honest with you, that's a personal choice, man, that nobody can really take away from you. And that's the beauty of these things. You are capable of making these decisions for yourself. I loved World of Warcraft for what it's worth, in my tenure with it, but a lot of things were happening around that time, aside from an important job that I was starting and things like that, but I think I had stopped playing regularly around maybe like 2010. Sorry. So I started playing, I think, in 2007 or 8-ish. And I think 2010... No, 2007. Mid-2007. And we got through most of the content. I think whenever... It was a little bit after Wrath released. Maybe like a few months down the road where like the Lich King had been defeated and stuff like that. And we beat it, but it was... By that point, by the time that I had done that, and I was still missing gear pieces for my Warlock build at the time. By the time that happened, it felt very hollow to finally. I didn't expect the same amount of joy. I liked the people that I hung out with on Ventrilo at that point, because Discord was not a thing. But I think it was the people that made me stick around for as much as it did on top of the game. I think that 60% of it was the people, because there were some genuinely cool-ass people in the guild that my buddy was a part of, and I got invited to as a consequence of that. There was people that were willing to pay for my subscription, people that would give me gold, things like that. It's a very, like, cooperative experience in whole, even to the point of IRL. We managed to meet some people offline, and for better or worse, you kind of figure out how people are. And it's the internet. You're going to have people from all walks of life, things like that. But very interesting people nonetheless. I stopped playing, and eventually, like, I remember, like, at some point my buddy got me to buy sub for, like, maybe, like, 2 months. I went back to it, played it for a little bit, and then I just figured out, you know what? This game is really good. And it gave me some extremely fun times. But I think I'm good. There was no shame in where my character left at that point, where I was. Um, to be honest with you, I never even really said a clear goodbye to the people that I was talking to. I just kind of said, "This is it," and you know, life moves on. Some of those people have moved on. Some of them passed away. Um, but it was very fun while it lasted for sure. I enjoyed my time with it.
Night ready. Fight. Hyper combo. Solid combo. Combo breaker. Lock out. Lock out. Solid combo. Lock out. Ready. Fight.
You can't do that even if
Hyper combo.
that is a punish.
Lock out. Extreme. Lock out. Triple.
That is a punish.
Solid Cup winner. Yo, yo. Supreme victory.
I grew up also in a household where video games were kind of frowned upon. Besides, even like my two brothers that did play them, it was frowned upon very much so.
Fight. Lock out. Combo breaker. Lock out. Extreme combo. Lock out.
That sucks.
Lock out. Brutal. Blaster. Ready. Fight.
Nice.
Combo breaker.
Nice.
Lock out.
Very nice. Oh, that dash up was dicey as hell. Ooh, is it gonna be oh, the instinct mode riddle man. You have this game in your Steam library? You know what, Tio? I'm gonna be biased when I tell you this. And I think you already know what I'm gonna say. I think you should play it. But within that bias, there's a real, like, urgency me telling you to play this game. Because the community, for as relatively small as it is compared to other games like Street Fighter and things like that, this game still has a very, very dedicated, smaller, but passionate community. Unlike any you have ever seen. From people that will help you, to people that will become online enemies and that will create a rivalry of sorts, to tournaments. There's still tournaments being held for this online. There's tournaments still being held for this offline. I can't stress enough how people that weren't fighting game fans or that cannot play a fighting game for if their life depended on it, played this game, gave it a shot, and through the fighting game kind of quirks that exist of people like not liking remembering execution with regards to the inputs and things like that, they persevered and they became fighting game fans. Of course, it goes without saying that there's no fighting game that quite plays like this one. This one has shades of like Street Fighter 4 with certain things, but this game definitely came into its own. It's kind of like there's nothing out there quite like Mortal Kombat, outside of like fan-made games and stuff like that. I can wholeheartedly tell you that ever since the first day, yeah, there was some frustrating things that I experienced with the game because I didn't understand the concepts and the mechanics of the game deeply enough. But once I decided to like really dig in and sink my teeth into the meat of what this game is, from playing online, just throwing myself, into the ringer, enjoying some of the single-player content. But I can definitely tell you that it's a game that I highly recommend. Cannot stress that enough. And as far as streaming it, I think you should stream it because I think it would definitely bring a different crowd to your stream. Just like the same way when I do stream other stuff, it's kind of hit or miss depending on what I'm streaming. But it does bring a different crowd around. Sometimes bigger, sometimes not as big. Things like that. And as far as like being ashamed of losing, there's no shaming losing. This is a game where you build up your ability to play the game. I lose in this game. I am not one of the best players. I'm one of the best ranked players, perhaps. But humbly speaking, I suck at this fucking video game. And guess what? I still love the shit out of it. It's so good. It's so good.
Fight on.
Just be patient with yourself as you're learning.
Fight.
Okay. So he is breaking. Okay. Gotcha.
Crazy combo. Ready. Fight. Triple combo. Monster combo. Lockout.
Oh.
Combo breaker.
fine. You know what? I messed up my input and I got the Shadow Triplex instead of DP. I would have blown right through. You made 3 new animated emotes for your stream this past weekend? Let me see. Throw them out there.
One step closer to flushing out Ultra Tech.
Awesome victory! Fight! Combo breaker! Lockout! Master combo! Combo breaker!
Yep. Based on your game packs day. Nice. I hear ya.
Lockout! Blaster combo! Combo breaker! Lockout!
Nice. I think he can kill off all this. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh. Oh, I thought I was dead. Welcome back, Theo.
Closer to flushing out Ultra Tech.
Yeah, go ahead and show your emotes. Let me see. Did you make them live yet or no?
Fight on.
Is that a kitty cat? That is a kitty cat.
Ready. Fight. Blaster combo. Shadow counter. Lock out. Lock out. Awesome combo. Combo breaker. Lock out. Blaster combo. Combo breaker. Triple. Triple. Ready. Fight. Lock it. Counterbreaker.
It's your character. Looks pretty cool. Like him.
Shadow counter. Counterbreaker. Combo breaker. Lock out. Lock out. On top. Lock out. Extreme combo. Hey! Monster.
No dash back. Huh? Cheer, dance, and no. Pretty sick. It looked like a cat for some reason at first. But I can see the character now.
Closer to flushing out Ultra Tech.
I like. I need to get some more emotes myself. Truth be told.
Fight. Lock out. Beastly combo. Lock out. Okay. Combo breaker. Solid combo.
I wasn't sure it was gonna come out good or if they were gonna get, but I'm glad it came out great. Yeah, it's not too bad. This is always the thing, kind of like emotes. Like you have to be careful about like dimensions and stuff. Like I have one where I'm like a little unsure if I should even have it because it's so tiny. That's fine.
Awesome victory!
Let me see. Okay. My laundry should have about maybe 30 more minutes, I think, to go. I give it a really nice deep rinse, so definitely should be done in about, like I said, a reasonable maybe 30 minutes. I'm gonna get a chance to maybe cook up some eggs, take a shower, and catch some well-needed Z's. I'm tired. Sick and tired. Of being sick and tired. Oh yeah. I'm having some fun, to be completely honest with you. In fact, I got a second wind, but that wind is going to be reserved for, like I said, maybe cooking something to eat and taking a shower. It's going to feel good, for sure. Oh no, that was supposed to be instinct pop. Get fucked. Alright, Fuji, I see you. I see you.
Supreme victory.
I see you.
Lockout! Brutal combo! Triple! Solid combo!
That might have hit me, maybe just barely. It's the 25th off for vacation. Just one day, or
Supreme victory.
I can't wait till I get some vacation time for myself. I'm going to enjoy it. I can promise you that. Some brains missing here. What they only needed? They're using combo assist. They're using combo assist. So you must have the rest of the week off. If you only requested one day. I hear ya.
Fight on. Ready. Fight. Master combo. Combo breaker. Look out. Awesome combo. Monster combo. Blaster combo. Triple. Combo breaker. Combo breaker. Shadow counter. Insane combo. Ready. Fight. Lock out. Awesome combo.
Very nice.
Ready. Fight. Winner.
I mean, they want to jump away from me. Welcome back. Welcome back. They want to jump away and just stay away from me. I have the lead. I mean, I'll play lane. In fact, come to me right off the bat. Come on.
Triple. Swan combo. Triple. Extreme breaker. Triple. Ready. Fight. Triple. Hyper combo.
Boom. On the fly, problem solving. Simple, but effective. Alright, ladies and gents, I have to call it here. I gotta get ready for that laundry, get my shower ready, and get some food. Appreciate you guys coming by to hang out and all that stuff. I will catch you guys in the next one. Tio, thanks for coming by, sticking around for the stream. Appreciate you. We'll try to catch up on one of your PAX streams here later on. So, but I appreciate you coming by, Ben. Hope the rest of your day goes well. That goes for everybody else. Check you guys later. Peace.